don't know no fucking Kiana, man.
Go into with that part of that intro, I go into Clubhouse one morning. You know, they been there early as fuck.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like 7:30. You know, that's what time I get up for work. And I go in and it's this small group of men and they pull me up to talk. And he just yell out, "Hey, Kiana, I don't know no fucking Kiana." I was like,
yeah, they be wild on there.
I was like, it's too early in the morning for this, bro.
They be wild.
Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Talk is Cheap with Kiana J. I am your host, Kiana J. Also with my co-host, and she's back from being sick. Yay. We missed her last week. Yay. Introduce yourself.
Me?
No, you.
You bet. Hey. You're gonna see my true colors today.
That you light skin?
I'm a dark skinned real nigga.
You
Just because you got on a dark skinned nigga wig don't mean you a dark skinned nigga.
Anywho, Treese Marie, drop the toxic. It's 2021. Turn up is almost my birthday.
I think they deleted me from the whole Milwaukee.
The whole Milwaukee got deleted.
Oh,
Who would delete you?
The whole,
Wait.
the whole Milwaukee don't kick nobody out.
The police shut it down. The police is shutting down.
I forgot. It just got messy and got closed.
They got real messy.
I don't know. I just know that one day someone said they closing the whole Milwaukee. There's like 27 other ones anyway. So
It ain't nothing like the real one though.
I mean, they know that, but still, they still childish.
That was my main group. Shit. Hey, everybody that's tuning in. Hey, cuz Stace, you called me. I missed you this weekend because I had hit you up and told you I was gonna be in town. So hey. Okay, so as y'all we do have a guest today. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is Deja Howard, and I'm the guest.
She's the guest today. Deja is our guest today. So before we start, I have a complaint. Okay.
I gave her wand.
Get it
The
out.
complaint
Get
is
it
not
out.
about you this time, okay?
For once.
For what?
No,
For what?
I'm just
In my life?
bullshitting. I'm just
Nah,
bullshitting.
I have a complaint. So this weekend, as y'all seen from my Facebook pictures, I had went out to celebrate one of my best friends' birthdays, and we stayed in a 5-star hotel.
So they said.
So they say. Okay. I felt like
8.2.
if that. I felt like
You tell your complaint, then I'm gonna tell mine.
I felt like as much money that was paid for that room and that hotel stay. Happy birthday, cousin. Yeah, tomorrow. As much money as I paid for that room and hotel, we paid for that room and hotel. We should have got the service. You know, they didn't even have vending or nothing. No water.
No water.
No water.
Know how thirsty I was driving?
That's because I spoiled y'all by having water.
No,
they
it's just
supposed to
the
have some damn
point.
water.
It ain't have
Bottle.
water.
They had no vending machine, no chips.
Nothing.
fruit snacks.
So if you check in after the rooftop closed or anything like that, Jay, you check in after 10. Like, we live in Milwaukee. We had traveled to Chicago. So we checked in about 9:30, 10 o'clock. Mind you, we drove for then an hour and a half. So you mean to tell me we hungry? We can't get no water, no nothing?
I'm closing everything down.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I
everything
drank my
about
bottle
closed
of
for
water on the
COVID.
drive there, so I was thirsty. I was
Yeah, and the Uber Eats sucked out there. It was just like we didn't get our food twice. It was horrible. Like, for real, it was horrible. Valet, don't bring your car for like
Y'all left
30
one on
minutes.
Google?
Uh-huh.
I left a review on Google.
I left her. I'm a review writer.
Well, my complaint was, I'm blind. I can't see. By the time I got there, it was dark outside, and they told me to pull up in the alley. Now listen here, I'm from
She was
Milwaukee.
right next to the
Not no
hotel.
hotel.
They didn't say stop in front of the hotel. They said pull up, turn to the right. It's a fucking alley. Nope, this is not where I'm supposed to be at because I don't park in alleys.
Hey.
And ain't shit said no hotel. It ain't no bright lights. It was dark. People was honking at me, telling them get out the way. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, downtown Chicago don't play that with that
I pulled
driving.
the fuck off and got lost.
Lost for another 30 minutes. She was irritated. I was like, oh, Lord. Let me order her. She was like, I'm hungry. I can't see.
I never drove by myself.
Oh wow! Really?
I'm like, let me order her
So
some
I was
pizza.
already anxious. I'm like, I can't take my medication because I'm going to be drinking. So that's a no. And then they told me to pull up in the alley.
I was like, let me order her some pizza. At least if she irritated, irritated
I was
people.
damn near about to
Irritated
flag
females,
the,
you get them some food,
I
know.
said, if I ride past this same police car one more time, I'm flagging them. Like, excuse me.
Yeah, no.
Because somebody going to help me.
They be all in on stuff.
Okay.
But I still had a good time. I shook my little ass. My knees was hurting. My feet was swole, but I still had a good time.
Well, that's good. That's all that matters.
Except for the club charged us $30 to get in there and there wasn't nobody there.
Yeah, fuck
Let's
that.
go there.
Blue Cheese. What the fuck? Blue Cheese.
Backstage, Indiana.
What was that group? Blue
Hey,
Cheese.
Jelly. Hey, sissy. Love you.
Hey, sis.
Hey,
What was it
Angie.
called? Blue Cheese
Black-
something.
Backstage.
No, that big ass group that was performing.
I don't know.
Trying to steal
Blue
my
Cheese
life.
Production. You know, he said they was trying to steal his life. I don't know.
Oh, that's all he said. They trying to steal my life. Niggas trying to steal my life. I'm like, I could be a rapper too. I steal my life.
And they say
Shit.
you
Shit, that's what he kept saying.
oh, Lord.
I can say it too then. Fuck it.
Okay, so y'all know we do a liquor segment. I am drinking in this cup because I was rushing. I had actually fell asleep. So I was running late. So in this cup is I have some honey jack and some eggnog.
Not no nutmeg.
Eggnog. The
No, not
Mexican
nutmeg.
kind, the Bacardi, the Puerto Rican kind. I forgot what they call it, but it's really good.
Y'all still want to
Yeah.
be Mexican, huh?
I-
Ain't learned your lesson. Okay, senorita.
Mhm.
Next week is Treat's birthday, so if y'all see her in here with a crown, it's because her birthday is next week.
Yes. Turn up today because y'all won't see me no more.
Yes. Okay, and I'm also drinking. Y'all know I'm a part of a winery, so Cooper's Hawk. One of my favorites is cranberry. It's good.
You
It's
don't mix
sweet.
that?
No, I'm drinking both. Don't judge me. Don't do that.
You know what? I apologize.
I told you about
I don't want
judging me in
nobody
public.
judging me. Let me take that back.
Okay, let's get down to the nitty gritty. So this show I decided to do because everybody has a story. It can be mental, physical, or mental and physical. I think that's it, right? Yeah.
Mentally and
Verbal. Yeah. Okay. Verbal,
have
mental,
verbal abuse.
physical. So I'm strolling on TikTok. Hey Josh, I'm strolling on TikTok and TikTok I thought was just for funny videos, but it be people on there be talking about they about to kill themselves, and I be thinking, do I supposed to report this? Am I supposed to be watching this and just look at it? I don't know what the hell, but TikTok be kind of crazy sometimes.
Because you don't know if they serious.
Right.
Or they just
Like if
pretending,
they
right?
like if you watching this, depression I got me and all
I'm not
type
on
of
TikTok,
shit.
so
So
I
I'll
don't
be
know how that
like,
works. So
what am I supposed to
is
do
it
with
real
this?
or is it fake? You don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Look, I just be strolling. So there's one TikTok video called My Attention, and it was this lady. She was sitting in the hospital bed. She looked like she was pretty as hell, but she had two black eyes, a swollen nose, a busted lip. I think the man had bruised her ribs and all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And she was telling her story from her bedroom. She had a many followers her, so I inboxed her, about it and told her to tune in to, this show, because it might help. And she was like, okay, I will. She responded back. So that was a blessing. But and I told her I'm sorry, I gave my sympathy, and all that, because I just feel bad for her. Then you got the story of the white football player who beat
Yeah, I
his
seen
black
that on
girlfriend,
Facebook.
but it wasn't national news. You didn't even know about it. That's why it wasn't national. But if he
Well,
was
duh.
black, but if
He's
he was
white.
black,
Right.
it would have been
Yeah,
all over the place.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And the part I hated about it, because when she actually was able to tell her story once she healed, the part when she said, when he was going to the police car and he seen that she wasn't dead, he was like, dang, you not dead? But they trying to blame it on mental distress.
See that because I didn't see that part, but since you said that, I would think it has to be something mentally wrong with him. Because who would just say that? A normal person.
Right, like
Who would say
just
like, oh,
supposedly
you
have snaps? But some people. Okay, let's go here. Some people may have a mental distress, or some people. Yeah, he was, Josh. Some people may have that, but we're not finna use most of that as a crutch. You know,
No, that's
at the
why
end of the
you
day,
have
you know
to
what
go.
you're doing.
That's
Yeah.
why they got
Yeah.
doctors test him out and see what, and then they can decide. Either
so
yes or
your
no.
mental disorder make you ain't beat the hell out of nobody else,
But you do it to her.
but you beat the hell out of her.
That's
So
why
that's the
they gotta
only
have
snap.
The doctor to say yes or no.
That's the
'Cause he
only
could be
snap you
faking.
had. Yeah,
He could be
that's the only snap you ever had. And
That's just like
you
Right.
I'm
ain't-
clinically down for
Mhm.
bipolar, whatever. So every time I get in trouble, I can't say, "Oh, because I got bipolar."
Mhm.
That's not true. But of
Right.
course, I can use that as a crutch to help me to see if
Get
it's
through
gonna help me
something, yeah.
get past some shit.
Right.
But at the end of the day, all the time, no, you can't.
Yeah.
Because I'll be lying to myself. But of course, in the mental health world, that's what they want you to say.
Right.
Blame it on your illness, but it's not.
Pump
Yeah.
you up with all this medicine.
Yeah.
You need and stuff.
So I applaud you, Deja, for coming on, because you know how hard it was to find somebody to actually come and try to tell a story.
Yeah,
Because
because I wasn't
Yeah.
going. Sorry.
I'm quite sure someone went through way worse than what I have. but
Yeah.
Probably so.
Probably
I
so.
still
But
have a-
you are brave because you're able to speak in front of multiple people.
Yeah.
okay,
My
so
first
Walter
time.
said that's not mental distress, that's pussy and distress.
Walter, don't start it. You already started earlier. I ain't gonna bring it up on here, but
His
calm
ass
down.
can hit a woman, but not anyone else. And usually that's what happens. A lot
They
of
won't.
men
That's
that
what I
that
went through.
hit women, you
They
ain't
won't
never
do it
heard
with a
of
man.
fight with no men.
That was exactly what I
No,
went through.
but I think it comes to like how you grew up too in your household. Because I never seen a man hit my mom, but I seen my mom beat on every man that she had. So it still was installed in my head. Like if you love somebody, you're gonna slap the shit out of them. And that's how all my relationships was.
Right.
Yeah, it don't work out, especially not with no nigga, because then he
Yeah.
gonna hit you back. And I'm like, they ain't hit my mama back. What are you doing?
Right.
So that's how my story came about. And I just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have I have two situations. My first baby daddy, me and him had a gap in age. You know, he was 21, I was 16. But this was the breakup, you know, because he never did it before. He never did it before. So it was his first and last time. It was crazy because I was shocked when it happened. I think I had spent the night over his house or whatever. And my kids was with my stepmom and my dad. And I think I didn't make the bed or something. And he told me to make the bed. I think it's more of a control thing.
It is.
You know,
it definitely is.
It's a control thing. I think, and my
Josh,
personality-
be
your mental.
quiet, please. Let it go.
What happened?
I
Josh,
can't deal with her.
Josh got hold on.
Why don't
Wait, Josh,
entertain that?
he didn't mean to drop you, Josh. You not finna get on here and do that, man, like that.
That was not no DV case. Like, stop playing. She ain't gonna let go. It's been a week already.
But
Got
yeah,
me snorting
so
and shit.
I think I didn't make the bed. I don't know if he was frustrated that day. I don't know what happened, but I told him I make it. My personality is like it's strong. You know, I always been like that because I always been the tough girl. So it's always been strong. So a man who tries to control me really can't. So I think this was his way. I don't know of trying
seeing
to do
how
it.
far
Now,
you could
and
go.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was, but that day, that nigga I said, I make the bed when I get good damn it ready. Like,
Right.
what? You know what I'm saying? We just got up. Like, you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, a fist went to my face. And then my eye, he bust my eye open right there. It was bleeding on the inside or whatever. So happened my brother was picking me up that day and end up seeing me on the floor. And that shit went to shit from there.
Right.
And that was the first. And it's crazy because he apologized. You know, he apologized for it a couple years ago. He was like, that was the worst day of my life. He was like, I wish I could take that back. He was like, I don't know what got into me.
So you said that was the first and the last time.
That was the first and last time.
Well, that was
See,
good.
now that's good too.
That's good
because
'cause
it took me a couple
it took
times.
me years.
Yeah, but my second relationship, baby, bye. That shit. It got to a point where we was beating each other ass. It got to that. It was motherfuckers. I was hitting his ass with cars. It was all type of shit. That shit was whoo, baby.
A car?
Oh my god! Child, that motherfucking 13-year relationship, baby, was
nobody would know.
baby. When I say, and then I tell this story because it was
you
so
crazy too.
It was so bad because it was so bad and toxic. It was
like
so I was
took
so
in there
mad.
like it's just like
I was so
sometimes
mad. You
something
know
just
how
come
bad a
over you,
relationship is when you end up fat, sloppy, and don't give a fuck about life. It got to a point where
halfway there.
We was just getting each other locked the fuck up. It was horrible. Like, but you wasn't finna whoop my ass on the motherfucking day.
Right.
To the fuck no. I'm a female that fights any fucking way. So you think you just gonna constantly put your fucking hands on me? No. Hell to the fuck no. That shit. And then I guess one time he got tired of fighting me. And once he got tired of fighting me, I kept beating his ass. Because now it's just like,
you feel like you gotta always get ready.
Yeah, you gotta always be ready. Yeah. And then you was always doing stupid shit that pissed me off.
Do it, so you
know what I'm saying? Like doing dumbass shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that shit was crazy.
I knew I had to leave when a person told me, like, you the only bitch that hit me back. This not gonna work.
Yeah, okay.
I'm like, yeah, you must don't know who my mama is, because I know I can't beat you up because I'm a woman, but I will fight you back.
I'm not gonna let you just
you know, I gotta walk outside with this.
We had each other in a headlock for like 5 minutes. He said, you let go. I'm like, no, you let go. I said, I'm tired. Look at him. He said, I'm tired too. Then we just let each other go. Then I said, this just can't go on anymore. Like, this is fucking pointless because, like, what? You gotta let it go. No, I done got pistol whipped. House broken into.
Pistol whip?
Yes. And you know what?
I think if a motherfucker
what's our DA name?
Chisholm?
Chisholm, he full of shit.
I thought if a motherfucker pistol with me, I'm a motherfucker. As soon as you put that gun up, I'm gonna go get that gun and hit you with that motherfucker.
Everything with me screaming, me hollering, me saying he has a gun, and Chisholm little bitch ass. And don't nobody want to be DA here, so he keep winning. He keep winning the seat. So every time, drop the charges, get a restraining order. What the fuck a restraining order gonna do when a nigga keep breaking into my house? We got a kid together, so it's like I still
and I thought
go through a third party. I do go through a third party.
Ain't Wisconsin the one?
Yeah,
it is.
When I went,
but they said it wasn't enough evidence. It was footprints because one time it happened in winter. Footprints, fingerprints. Not enough evidence. Not enough evidence. I said, okay then. Luckily, I had some good police officers that kept coming to my house, and they did me a good favor. Appreciate y'all.
But it's good.
Yeah.
Leave
They-
it there.
But yeah, Chisholm is an ass.
Where did yours start? How old? Let's go.
I was
with
just
the
gonna say,
age.
how old were you? Because you look kind of young.
Yeah, I'm 23.
Oh Lord,
It
have mercy.
started back in 2015, so I was maybe 18 going on 19.
Yeah, speak up a little bit, babe.
Yeah, so like 18 going on 19 it started for me back in 2015.
The first,
the
let's go.
first-
So is that
that
your
was
first
the
love?
first. No, second, like my kid's father. Nope, he was the second dude I ever, took serious.
But when
so-
you got kids, it hit different.
yeah,
I
dude.
Yeah, it hit
So like,
different.
cause I always wanted, my family, and I wanted it to work, but I was so miserable in the process, and I just had to get out of it, and I'm happy I did. But
How long did it take?
oh my, so 2015, we was like together for like 9 years, and he started in 2015. I didn't leave till 2018. So
3 years.
yeah,
Okay. The first time.
the first time was it was
Lord,
in
that's-
December.
The
of
first time,
2015.
always the one you never
Mhm.
forget. Yeah.
And that was
Cause
just
you
a
be shocked
slap.
at a
That was just a
motherfucker.
slap, and I was like, "Whoa, wait, hold up." Yeah, so I just remember I was in school, and like he had like this little jealous thing over my first love, and like if he know like we had any type of conversation, like me and my first love is cool to this day. I don't see what the big deal was,
Mhm.
but he used to think me and him had stuff going on still, and so I was living with him, and he was like, "Well, you need to come get all your stuff," and I'm in high school still, so and he wasn't. He's like 2 years older than me, so I'm like, okay, and I ended up just leaving school to go and get my stuff, and when I pulled up, I just seen him just throwing everything off the balcony. So I'm like,
Your
okay.
stuff?
Mm-hmm. So I
Wait,
called
why
my
was your
mom.
stuff there? Why you?
I was
She
living,
was
I was
living
living
with
with
him.
them. So I'm like, okay.
Your parents let you live?
Yeah, I was, 18, so she
Oh,
didn't
okay.
want me
Okay,
to.
okay.
She didn't want me to, but I did. So I'm like, okay. So he throwing everything off the balcony, and I'm like, all right. So I call my mom, like, can you come help me just get my stuff? We could go. She like, okay. She get there. By the time she got there, he had already hit me. So he come downstairs and we arguing and everything. I'm like, I'm just trying to get my stuff. He just came and that was like
In front of your mom?
no, before right before my
Right.
mom got there. It was literally right before she got
I'm
there.
about to say, because my mom would have.
I just know it was like the hardest slap ever. And I just had to look like, did he just really hit
Like,
me?
it's
Like,
shocking. Like,
yeah, so I
did
just
you
remember
really
grabbing
just-
something out my car, and I just got to hitting everything that I seen he had. Like, no. If I could have hit him, I would have. But my mom ended up pulling up, and she stopped, me from doing it. And then he got in my mom. He disrespected my mom, and I'm like, no. And that should have been a no go then. But when you young and weak like that, it's like,
the thing about it is you went back.
yep.
So
And he knew, and he's like, every time he like, she'll be back.
yeah,
She'll be back.
that's
That's what they
when
be
the
expecting,
abuse
yeah.
get worse.
Worse.
Yep.
yeah.
And it did every time.
It
that's
got
their
worse. It went from a
mentality.
slap to
A nose break, to rib being broke, ribs getting broke. It got bad, and it's like you start doing it in front of our daughter,
oh,
I had to get
no.
up. I had to
Yeah,
stop. I
because you
couldn't
don't
do
want
it.
her to think that's okay.
And she still remembers stuff to this day. Like she
Oh,
just talk
wow.
about it now, and I hate that with a passion. I hate it.
Kids do, because like I used to
Mhm.
see my mom beat up on my stepdaddy. And when I got older, sorry, Dad, I used to be like, why did you stay with her that long? Like, why? She sent you to the hospital. Like, he
Yeah.
could have died. And he said, I was in love. Yeah, I don't want that type of love then. I don't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like,
it's-
I don't want
it's-
it.
It's hard because my kids watched it for a long time, and it was just like I said, I was in the 13-year. They didn't see the first one. 'cause we
Yeah.
was by ourselves.
You try to,
Yeah, I'm saying?
keep.
But
keep
we
that
was in a
right,
13-year.
but
The
when you
second
start-
one, we was in a 13-year relationship. So my daughter and them grew up watching it. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like it took me to be like, I can't have my daughter think this is okay.
Okay, exactly.
I can't have my sons think this is okay. You know, and they'll tell you, I talk to them. People probably don't think I talk to my kids, but I talk to my children. That's why ain't none one of them got no kids. At the end of the day, and they all grown.
Good.
But I talk to my children because it's tell my boys, don't you ever put your hands on a woman. Ever. Because if you do, I'm gonna put my hands on you. I'm not finna, I don't condone that. That's not okay. But what if they hit you? So some women, now let me tell y'all something. Y'all just don't go around hitting men just because they don't hit you.
They not gonna hit you back.
Because
I my son.
You grown enough to swing on a motherfucker. You be grown enough to get that lick back. Now don't fuck it.
You don't want to hurt her, but you want to let
her know. Don't put your hands on me.
I done taught my son that. Yeah.
Let her know because
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, because some women now are abusive. Mm-hmm. Now we're not gonna just put this on the men. Some women are abusive. And at the end of the day, it's not okay because let's be honest, men are stronger than women. Now we can act like we can whoop a nigga ass all day long. We can act like we can whoop a nigga ass all day long. But once they punch the shit out of your ass, he's gonna be like,
I asked my mama once, I said, why you and my daddy break up? She said, because he hit me back. So that she didn't want a man that would hit her back.
Mm-hmm.
But you would hit.
But she would hit them because she know, I could beat his ass. He ain't gonna do nothing.
Right. Yeah.
And so
Yeah. But
one day my daughter in school, she was in 7th grade. She called like this boy just punched me in my face. Woo, whatever. Boo. Go to the school. Like, let me see what happened. Get the story. Her and her friend, she ribbing the boy. He's less fortunate. So everybody said, because they made the kids write a little report.
Mm-hmm.
And the principal let me read them. He said, if you say one more thing about me, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. She said something else, and he got up. Well, he ain't slap, he punched her.
Oh.
So I said, really? You really deserved it because he warned you. And first of all, you and your friends can't be bullying people because any time you could be less fortunate too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that because he didn't have a coat and it was cold outside.
Boys don't wear coats. My son don't even wear a fucking coat.
He had to be. It touched him.
Mm-hmm.
So I like you earned that. So next time, keep your mouth closed. And then she said, "Well, you said boys aren't supposed to hit you. They don't, but clear.
If you picking,
and he warned you. He said, say something else. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Shut up. No, I couldn't even be bad no more.
Now let's go here.
Learn the story. Yeah,
I'm not saying it's okay, but we know how to push some fucking buttons.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it's okay.
A 13-year-old.
Y'all need to learn how to walk away. Men, y'all need to learn how to walk away. But we know how to push some buttons. We know what buttons to push because y'all do confide in us with some of the stuff that y'all been through and go through. But we know how to hit below. Here he come. He come.
When we try to walk away, y'all follow us.
I
can't help it that the Lord gave me 2 legs. And I know how to walk.
You know what you doing.
Okay.
Because when you bring up our insecurities,
yes,
y'all
do it. Y'all do it, and y'all think we supposed to take it.
I'm not disagreeing with that. All this is wrong.
All
but you're not about to see you.
See that?
What did you hear me say?
I know
exactly.
Well, I had an incident last week at the bar because I like to rib people.
And but that's different.
Wait a minute.
He couldn't
take it. I thought he was ready to fight. But you was ribbing me though. So I can't rib you back because you had that tight ass shirt on.
Is what you ribbed him on. Huh? Well, it was a tight ass shirt that made him cry. That's on him. He wore that shirt.
He had a toddler. He got that at the toddler section.
He knew what he was doing when he wore that shirt.
That's what I said. Why would you come outside with that out?
He deserved to get ribbed there.
But he was ribbing me. I was laughing it off. As soon as I pressed the button,
I sent you a message. Your New York thug sent you a message.
What she said? When it comes to you, everybody run. Those ass violent and shit.
Hey, we did so much gang banging this
weekend. Niggas try to love on you and you punched them.
We ran out of bullets in the club. We was shooting so many.
And I'm
Like,
proud.
damn, I ain't got no more bullets.
I'm proud of y'all.
Had to put the guns out.
Y'all was looking good this year. I want to tell y'all that too.
Oh, thank you.
Y'all was looking
You
good.
know, we know how to clean up when we do go out. We might come in here looking
I
a little
could be a
raggedy
lady
sometimes.
A
sometimes.
But you know, when we go out, we clean up.
All y'all was looking good.
It's
Josh was
hard to
looking
be a
good.
lady, but shit,
It's hard. It take a lot of time to do
Yeah.
that. It don't look like it, but
I had
it
a
do.
good time.
You got to pull, snatch. Ooh, Josh is stupid. I can't take it. Okay. So, Deja, what was the last straw to make you walk away from this situation?
So it, like I said, it was in 2018. August 31st.
Oh, she got the date.
Yeah, I never
You
forget
ain't
it.
gonna never forget that day
Mm-mm.
neither. 'Cause I
He
won't.
almost
Yeah.
killed me. No,
What happened?
no, I seen the light. I was
The
like,
white
no.
one?
Yes,
Well, at
I
least
was
it
like,
wasn't the
no.
dark one.
Right, exactly. I'm like, oh no, and then it's like,
Shit, I couldn't tell the difference.
What?
If you get pistol whipped,
I
you
just know
see
he
a
had
light.
just got out of jail.
So he was angry.
Yeah, he had just got out of jail, and I told him, like, when he was in jail, I'm like, you got one more. I see one more thing, and I'm just done. And he was texting females, and I seen it, but I never reacted.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, when he get up, I'm just telling him get his stuff and just go. So when he got up, he must have seen that I seen the messages. So he started trying to
He got defensive.
start trying to say he knew I seen it and stuff. I'm
Right,
like,
lying.
yeah, whatever. Okay. So I just said, well, yeah, just get your stuff and go. He was like, well, I'm taking Milani with me. I'm like,
They
no.
always want to take
Yeah,
the
the
kids.
kids.
Because they
Yeah,
know
I'm
them
like,
kids will
no.
get to you.
Yeah. So I hurry up
Bye.
and rush back home. As soon as I get home, I just never seen his look in his eyes before. Like,
That's that look that if I can't have you, nobody else
yeah,
can.
I'm like, whoa. So he like, so then now he tried to pull up something that I did like back, before to
Of
try
course.
to,
Mm-hmm.
I guess, for whatever he did, make it right for whatever he did. So I'm like, no, you're not gonna use that. You just
Reflecting.
go. Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
like, no. He just started hitting me. Like, he took my head, was banging it on the floor. I'm just screaming, like, because I'm living in like an apartment complex now. So I'm just screaming
Did
like
you ever
somebody
try
in
to
there.
fight back?
I did. I do.
Okay.
I always fight back. But this time, like, I did not have the energy
I feel you.
to fight him back this time. Like, this particular time, I could say
You
he
was
really beat me
tired.
up.
Yeah.
You was tired.
And I just remember him choking me. Like, he grabbed me, just kept throwing me on the wall. Just like, head was hurting, I swear to God. And when he was choking me, I started seeing the light. And I just hear my daughter in my head, like, she just screaming, like, stop. And I'm like, stop doing this. Like, she right here. He's like, when he said he don't get no air, I was like, oh, okay. So he just started choking me harder. And I just got some strength to pick up one of her chairs and just hit him with it. And that's what got him off of me. And I felt so bad. I had to run out the house without my daughter in order to get some type of help.
To get. Oh
Yes,
my
so
God.
that was my last straw.
Did he ever go to jail for any of this? or-
He has before. That time, no, because he broke my nose before, so he was going through that. So I'm like, well, you can be going to jail for that anyway, because they ended up adding it with another case he had. So I just like, you just gotta go. And I left that alone. He went and got him another girlfriend, and I got me another boyfriend. That was it.
Do you?
So how was the co-parenting though? Do y'all co-parent?
Now, I'm literally like, no joking. Like, maybe these last 2 months it's got better with us.
Okay, that's good.
Do you think? Do we really think that a person that hit you love you?
No, I used to think like, okay, maybe he didn't. I mean, like, cause how they try to make it seem like, and then they all like, don't nobody want you. You got too many kids, and like,
no,
and they
nobody
play with your
wants you.
mental-
You
on your
got too
mental.
many kids.
The way I
Nobody
grew
won't
up,
know
I
one.
thought that's how you show love.
Yeah, and it's like,
Because I said, I always
okay.
seen my mom beat up on my stepdad.
And
So
the
I thought
crazy
that was
part about it,
love.
I never seen. I'm trying to think of.
And I've
have
never
I
seen my
ever
mom
seen
go through none
domestic
of that.
violence in my
I've
household?
never seen my mom.
I
go
don't
through it.
think I can't remember.
And then for my stepdad to say, well, I was in love with her. It's like, so is that love? But
And
then
it
when I
is
went through
not.
it within my own relationship, like this not love.
It's not.
It's not. It's this shit. That's beyond toxic. 'Cause ain't nobody happy at the end of the day.
Miserable.
You're not happy.
I was miserable.
Yeah.
Man, look, when you see
I was
somebody,
skinny as fuck.
Me too. I went
was
down to
like
like
this
110
little.
pounds.
I was overweight. I went to.
I
food
was
for my
skinny.
shit.
Because all I did was
was
drink.
300
I was
pounds.
losing.
I
I
was
went down to
three-
like
I-
110
I had to
pounds.
drink to be with this person. Like I couldn't
Really?
eat. I just used to drink. Go to work, drink. Go to work, drink.
Yeah,
I
it
even
was-
had thoughts of killing myself before. Like play with your mental
Yeah.
that bad. Like
I got locked
he
up.
gonna do it. I might as well
Yeah.
do it. He might do it. But it's a lot of men that's out here because I seen a lot of cases where these men are actually killing women.
They
Like,
are.
I'm
was my
afraid
straw.
of like my last. He can't know where I live at.
That's
Now, he
why I said our
probably know
DA
where
is
I
a
work.
joke. He's a joke when it
Yeah,
comes to
'cause you
domestic
only gotta
violence.
tell me you gonna kill me once. That's all you gotta tell me.
you gonna take that.
And
for
I'm taking that to
serious.
her because there's too many women out here being killed.
Our
I
DA
can
is
be
a
walking to my.
joke.
I'm the only one. I could be walking to my apartment. Next thing you know, you pull up and blow my motherfucking head off.
He only
You know
want
what
to
I'm
do
saying?
something
They
once
do
somebody
be on
get
that.
once a woman is murdered. Then he want to put out a speech and this and that and that.
But
But
when you
calling
telling
out for help,
them, they like, oh, it's just another couple
like
fighting.
the person broke into my house, stole my pills. No, I need my pills. Brung them back a couple days later. Poured them on the porch. It was rainy, so they melted. Send me a picture. Say, "Ha, your pills on the porch."
Oh man,
Hmm.
I'm gonna need you to stop talking because you told me.
Yeah, but that's the shit I'm talking about. The DA don't do nothing. you give them evidence and they still say.
give us a heads up?
Then they say, I ain't say no names though. Then they say,
you didn't.
it's still not enough evidence. How much evidence do you need though? Like,
I was not trying to look like a stripper, Josh.
your words, ma'am. I wanted to blend in.
I thought we was going to the strip club, so yeah, I dressed, I packed for the strip club. See, they playing with me. Look, so this is what happened. Okay, I had on the outfit I tried to be classy but a little sexy because we was going to the strip club. So I packed my stripper stockings. You know, they had beads and stuff on, like the little diamonds and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, we going to the strip club. I'm gonna blend in, put on my little shorts, you know, with my stripper stockings. But we did go to the strip club.
We were overly dressed.
We was overly dressed for the club. Just
For-
say
for that
us
club.
three was overly dressed.
Yeah, we did not
Is
fit
this the
in.
one where nobody was?
Yeah,
Okay.
we was overly dressed. That shit was hood as fuck.
It was hood, so we could have just had on some tennis shoes and would have been straight. But
Oh Lord.
How do women? So I've been seeing these commercials or these TikToks lately. Even 911, the show 911, where it's a code.
I forgot about
Where
that
it's a
show.
code girls do now. They
Oh.
call the police, but they ask for pizza.
Mhm.
Yep.
Like, I want to order a pizza. I don't know if y'all ladies see this. I don't know if this will help y'all out, but they be like, I want to order the pizza. They be like, ma'am, do you know who you call? They be like, yes, I want to order a large pizza.
Yeah.
And they be like, are you in trouble? They be like, yes. Can I have a pepperoni pizza? And then they be like, are you alone? They be like, no. And, you know, they be like, can I order another one? And then they be like, the operator be like, are you in harm's way? She be like, yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that helps because usually a man is sitting right there, you know, or whatever. And so they have to distract.
He used to do that to me when I try to call my mom.
In the ladies'
Take my-
bathroom.
he-
Yeah,
that's me. I
because
try
they
to call
take
my
the phone. You
They
can't
take
call
it
nobody.
and hide
They
it.
take
Do
the
your
phone.
doctor's office got the little note in the bathroom, in the ladies' bathroom? They say, like, if you feel like you're in trouble, you say something
it is
to
now,
the
yeah.
to the nurse or something.
Mm-hmm.
They got their own. I guess probably each doctor office got their own little code,
Mhm.
but whatever
Yeah, or
they
they ask you in a room.
yeah,
do you
whatever
feel
they
like-
have on a little note thing that's posted in the bathroom, then you go tell the nurse, and then they'll know to call the police too.
Yeah, it has to be, you know, a lot of women feel like they can't leave because they're not financially stable too.
Mhm.
They
Yep,
scared
that's
too
my
because they
problem,
don't
yeah.
have nowhere to go. You know, because he probably know everywhere, like mother's house is,
Yeah.
like where Ike and Tina. You got some of them mothers that'll turn on you for $1. So you
That's why you
Glad to
gotta
say
do
mom.
turn on you for $1.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh yeah, she right here. You know.
No, I even had a friend.
Wow.
Well, somebody I thought was a friend. They told where I live because I ended up moving, and they told where I live, and we were outside. It was a nice day.
Again.
Oh no, we're not friends.
Oh.
And the motherfucker put up to my house. I'm like, how would you? And where I live is not a common street. You don't know that way unless a motherfucker told you like she lived down here, and you stopped right in front of my house. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
somebody had to say.
Oh, I know who told.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You move. Like literally, I had to move all the way to Milwaukee. The only family I have here is Jelly now.
Really?
I don't have nobody here. My family in Chicago, but he knows everywhere my family lives.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When I literally, if I go, I don't even stay at my mom's house because simple fact is he know where she lives, but he don't know where my sisters live.
So that's
so I can go stay at their house and feel more comfortable. But this nigga now put sugar in my tank. I can't even go visit my friend. Put sugar in my tank, everything. So I'm watching my car all night. Right. They don't know if I'm making home. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's just things of that nature, you know, that I have to be cautious of, even though I don't like living like that, but you never know because somebody can still be in their feelings. I know for a fact he's still in his feelings. So at the end of the day, I still have to be, even though we ain't spoke in 5 years. When I left, when I came here, when I moved here,
it's gonna have to take him
to really
grow up.
Yeah. So
we got a guy on mine that said y'all need to talk about what do niggas do when they call the police on a female and they don't show up, but when y'all call, they already be outside.
I had a situation, so that was my last straw. Okay, when he called the police on me and they finally locked me up. So
he did that to me too.
They finally locked me up.
They lock women up.
Yeah,
they lock women up.
But the crazy part about
that happened to me too.
That day I spazzed because it was his sister and them had started. Me and his sister and them don't get along. We never did. I can't stand one of them motherfuckers. But anyways, she started a whole bunch of shit, and he always took his family side, and it was just, I was just over it. I was sick of it. You know what I'm saying? So I spazzed the fuck out, like spazzed out, and I think
that tired.
Day, I think that day too, his friend had called and was telling he was messing with one of his friends, but his friends had called and he had accidentally put the phone on speaker and was like, his friend came through. God rest your soul, Marcus. But his friend came through and was like, "Oh yeah, such and such. Waiting on you to get out here, such and such." So with that and all the drama that his sister had caused that day, by the time we made it, we was in the car. I was already fucking him up in the car. You know, this was me. When we got to the house, that shit went down. I was tired. This was the last straw. I was fucking it. Nigga, the whole 13 years you cheated on me, the whole 13 years we fought, the whole 13 years, it was just, your family sucked fucking ass.
Fucking ass.
You know what I'm saying? The whole 13 years was horrible for me. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like I snapped. It was it. Like the whole house went up in a riot. He couldn't do shit. So he had the police. He got a hold to the phone and called the police or whatever. They came. They laughed at him. They did. They laughed at him like, you in there letting this girl whip your ass and shit like that. I know he can whip my ass, but he got tired of fighting me a long time ago. So, you know, at the end of the day, now I'm just at the point of, nigga, I'm going to kill you today. This was me. Like, I'm going to kill you. So he called the police. They came and they was like, "So do you want to press charges?" And he was like, yes.
I was
And
really
they
looking
took-
like really.
Yeah,
And I
and
could
they-
have been.
And he was
pressed
like,
charges
and
on
he was
you.
trying to explain to them because he was mad they was laughing at him, which
Mm.
he was mad because he was like, if it was me, y'all have took me off to jail.
Right.
But because she's a female,
It's
you know what I'm
funny.
saying? It's funny. It's y'all laughing at me, but y'all not trying to take her. Y'all asking all these damn questions. You see he studied saying you see my face?
Where
you
did
see
this
my
happen at?
face? This was in Rockford, Illinois.
Okay.
And then my mom and them end up coming out there, and my mama, I the only phone number because cell phones back then, you don't know one
One
number.
number. Your
And my
mama
mama had
number
the
for
same
sure.
house number
Right.
forever, you know. And I got a hold to her, and she ended up, her and my sister ended up going out there, and she was like, "Damn, Kiana, you fucked the house up in here."
Mhm.
I was like, "Man, I was tired.
Right.
I was tired."
Yeah.
My boss ended up bailing me out of jail and stuff like that. No, she understood because she had paid for my car to get fixed when he put the sugar in it.
So
Yeah.
she knew.
Yeah, she knew what I was going through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end, you have that one person at work that you could talk to, and it was my boss. Her name was Emily. I've been at this place for like 6 years, and I was confiding her on what I was going through. You can't talk to anybody, but
yeah.
I
And
needed.
sometimes you need.
I
someone
needed
to
her
talk
to
right.
know, because some days I can't come in here because of this. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, but yeah, I understand. Well, yeah, they do laugh at y'all ass when it, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
They do. And it is a double
And it's-
standard, but it's a double standard when it comes to us with different things.
It
So, sometimes it is a double, it sucks because some of y'all men do be getting y'all ass beat. And sometimes because y'all
Yeah.
don't hit women.
Yeah.
And I
That's
applaud
when I be like, okay, you taking advantage.
Yeah.
You know he not gonna hit you.
yeah.
Cut it out.
Cut it out
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
because I had this one guy, we was fighting in the car, and he pulled up on side of the police, like, could you get her out of my car? And
Yeah.
I said, wow.
I applaud the ones that don't hit women.
the
And
police
that's
said,
why
"Come
I
on,
say,
I'ma take you home." I'm like, wow, I can't even finish fighting this nigga.
You just
yeah, that's why I say the ones that don't hit women, I applaud y'all. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's what's
But
up.
that woman keep hitting your ass.
Excuse me?
That woman keep hitting your ass. Maybe if you hit her one good time. she
One
might-
day it's gonna happen.
Right.
It's gonna happen.
But
I done
yeah,
changed my life around. I
I
don't fight.
teach my boys. I never heard of them, and my oldest son is 23. My youngest son is 18, and I teach them. I've never heard of them, fighting. Nobody. My youngest
That's
son is
good.
saying to me, like, I got cousins, that I can come out here and whoop a motherfucker is, his best friend is a girl,
Right.
So, I tell him, don't you ever put your hands on the wall.
See, it's tricky because, like, I like knives. So then I've been teaching my daughter to like knives. So then one time, this girl was picking on my son. Then my daughter ran outside with a knife. And I said, wait, you can't do that.
Right. It's
Mhm.
like when you absolutely
Like-
have to.
I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
I keep a knife on me. Stop playing with me. I'm grown up. I'm like, so then I had to come back and
she
had to
told
talk.
you she was mentally unstable.
I had to come back and had to talk
He said,
with
"I
the
still love
kids.
her."
And I've had
I
times
said,
where
next time
um,
when a girl, I told my son, next time a girl pick on you, come get me.
mm,
Because your sister, she ain't ready yet. She ain't ready.
My
no,
daughter
so
don't
take
fight
it all the
either.
way there.
My daughter's a middle child. My mama kind of raised her, and she's always been like, she's my stepdaddy's first granddaughter, and then so she's kind of spoiled, and she's not a fighter.
mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And that she never, I think she had 1 or 2 fights in her whole life, and she's 21. And she's not a fighter, so it's just like she kind of stabbed because she's a Scorpio, and she's the nicest person. I never seen her get mad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I'm her
I'm
Like,
not
mama.
what triggers you? Right.
You
I'm not
know.
a fighter. That's why I keep my knives. Because I pull it out. I hope you get scared and you run away. Because I don't want to have
But
to stab
see,
you.
me,
I hate fighting. I will.
If
I
you
Yeah.
hate
hate be,
to,
right?
I will, but
Right.
I really
Me,
hate to because I
my
black out.
temper is like,
Yeah, me too. I black out and I don't know what I'm capable of, so I
I've
don't
been
like
fighting
getting
all
that
my
mad.
life.
I
It's
don't
just-
like getting that mad.
I can't. I've been fighting all my life. I can't
All
help
my
it.
life I had to fight.
I can't help it. You got to understand when you the oldest of all your siblings, and then I moved around a lot, so I was always the new girl. So somebody always tried to
Picked with
pull
you.
it. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere I went, somebody always tried to pull it with me. And it was just like, I always had to fight. I always had to fight to protect. I always had to fight to protect myself. I always had to fight. Sometimes I didn't even know why I was fighting. I ain't even finna lie to you. Like, I just have that mentality to, I have to fight, but I was mad all the time. I said that I was mad all the time. I don't know why I was mad all the time, but I was mad all the time. So I always, you say the wrong shit, it's over with. That's just what it was.
Most of my fights be with men. And I think that just stems back to how I grew up. My mom always fight me. Like, anytime I go out, it's like, what? Oh,
yeah, like you don't be playing
that
with
now.
me.
Like now you want to fight me. Now I'm a bitch. Now let's fight then.
Right.
And then I feel like, oh, so if you want to fight a female, your mama ain't taught you shit. So then I be talking more shit. Like, so now I'm gonna have to cut you.
Men, I just feel like the men that fight women, I just feel sometimes they come from the household. And sometimes they have
altercation with women. It always be men, and it's like, you really want to fight a female? And now I gotta be like Popeye the Sailor Man.
And
eat some
sometimes it
spinach.
don't, because my baby daddy, he didn't.
He was just probably angry about some shit.
Yeah, he was.
But I think just like when men cheat, that I found out if a man cheat on you once and you take him back, he'll keep doing it.
That's every fight. That's
and
how
it get worse.
Fight we had, it stemmed off me finding out he cheated.
Yeah, and so you take them back. That's with domestic violence too. If you go back, they see how far they like. I always say men are like children. I always say this. They see how far they can go. Okay, they okay. I slapped her this time. If she come back, I'm gonna punch her this time. If she come back, I'm gonna kick her this time. You know what I'm saying? They see, they take an inch every time. You know what I'm saying? And that's with everything in a relationship. If you feel like you can get away with something, you think you're not gonna keep trying to do it. It's a control factor also. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're younger.
Definitely.
If you're younger than your spouse, they feel they need to control the situation. They need to control you. And one way to control you is try to treat you like a child. What a child do what you do to a child when a child get in trouble? Whoop their ass. Well, that's what black parents do. The white kids that be cutting up in the store, they don't get whoopers. But
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Because my first love, even though I was a kid, it was really like a DV relationship, and now he in prison for killing a woman. So look how that turned out.
And that could have
been you.
Yeah,
he said that too, but don't put that shit on me. I swear to God, don't put that shit on me.
It's just like you ain't never just think like, dang, that could have been
14,
me.
Yep. We was together from 14 to like 16, and then off and on, and then
so you always had the characteristics.
Anytime I seen him, I ran. And now he in prison for murder, for killing a woman.
That's why I'm not gonna let my daughters date till they like 24.
And that's another thing. A lot of these men have daughters.
Yeah.
Now, how
would you feel?
How would you feel if you found out that a man was
They
brutally
flip it.
being your
They
child?
I killed that nigga. So what makes you think you doing that to somebody else's daughter though?
Exactly. Like, or if you walk in
and
you walk in and somebody beating on your mama.
Exactly. I killed that nigga. So you think I don't have a mama?
And that was another
you think
thing.
My daddy don't care about
with
me?
That last fight that we had, I didn't know I was pregnant with our second baby.
Oh, really?
See?
So, and I'm like, that could have been another reason why I just did not want to fight. Like,
Yeah.
I just had no energy.
Yeah.
You had no energy. That is crazy. And you could have miscarried too.
Yeah, I really could have.
God bless
I
the
didn't
soul.
I found out shortly after that. Okay.
Look, I used to pray a lot. I used to pray like, God, fix it or take it away. And I think that's what gave me the strength to be like, I packed up all my shit. I even left my kids because I didn't want to pull them out of their schools and stuff. I packed up my car with all my shit and my TV, and I ended up living with my sister Jelly here in Milwaukee. I just got up and just left.
I said, I'm about to get a job. He said, "No, you ain't."
Oh, I don't
Watch
like
this.
I don't like dudes like that when they don't
Watch
want you to
this.
When they don't want you to work,
Yeah,
oh
like that.
Lord.
I got a job. Say less, because I felt like when you don't work, they feel like they
Yeah,
They
you.
control.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
another
physically,
thing.
like
Yeah.
mentally, and then they throw it in your face. Like,
Yeah.
I do this and I do that for you. Like,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Working.
That's another thing why I did like men with money don't
That was
fascinate
my,
me
like-
because simple fact is
Y'all think y'all
they try to
just throw them.
control you
Yeah.
with that shit.
And they
Once I
think
got
they
a
is-
job, I'm like, you can't tell me shit.
right, good, because
You,
they
you don't
really,
need no ride,
I
nope.
can't
Nigga,
stand
I
that.
catch the bus.
Mm-hmm.
I walk. You
Yeah.
know.
You got to start doing
I
things for
save some money
yourself.
to give me a car. I don't
Yeah,
wanna run
actually,
from
I
it. Just
think
take care of the
mental
kids.
abuse
Just
is
take care of
kind
the
of
kids.
worse than physical.
Mental abuse
Mental,
will
yeah.
tear you fucking down.
Yeah.
Motherfucker
Mental,
will
yeah.
tell you. I've been called fat. That nigga called me precious
Mental
one
and
day.
verbal hurt.
That nigga
worse.
called me precious. That nigga told me that he
Right.
told a bitch I was on drugs.
Oh, you taking it that
Like
far.
he like it was just
Yeah, I
Verbal
think
and
mental-
mental go hand in
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, it
Verbal
do.
and mental
So that
go
hurts
hand in
worse
hand.
because
I think it
nigga,
do.
my
Like,
mama
you
used to
could-
beat
you
me,
could
so this
heal,
shit
like,
it
in
hurts
the-
for a second,
Mhm.
but it ain't gonna hurt for long.
Yeah.
Unless
Your
he kill
words,
you,
that
you
shit
could
gonna
heal
always
from
repeat
that.
in my head.
You know,
Yeah.
but them
Them
Yeah.
words hurt. They take
Yeah.
you take
and
them
he's
words to
constantly
heart.
doing it.
Yeah.
No.
You take them words to heart. Them
Yeah.
words, the wrong shit. And men be
It's-
like,
it is
some
worse.
men be like, y'all say some of the worst things to us. Y'all don't think y'all say the worst things to
But they
us?
expect us to take, like, we supposed to take it. They can't take what they dish out. But we
You
supposed
got,
to take
that's
it.
why I don't open
Learned
up
that
to
last
people.
week.
My thing is that's why I don't open
Tight
up to
shirt.
people.
Wanted to
Because-
fight me.
Because simple fact is that whatever you tell them personally, they will bring
And
it
they
back
will
up.
bring it up.
Mhm.
And
But
then
when
they'll
you
tell
do
it
it-
to everybody. When
But
they
you
mad,
do it, you hurt
they
their
tell it
feelings.
to everybody. They tell it to everybody when they mad. They do. They
Like,
tell
they
it.
shouldn't even be knowing that.
Yeah, everybody. Let me tell you, when they mad, man, motherfuckers got mad. His family, him, all my personal shit went on social media.
Mine did too. I swear.
All
I'm
my
glad
personal
I
mean,
shit went
live.
on social
problem.
media.
I ain't
La
had that
la
problem.
la.
Baby,
Live
that
and all.
shit.
I didn't,
I was
I didn't
like,
have that problem. Thank
yeah.
God.
That shit right there mentally broke me.
It's like you be
That
like,
shit
wow,
broke
you really gonna
I'm
do
sure
that?
of it.
And
I didn't have to deal
that's
with
why everybody like, why you won't forgive? I can't. It's something
Mine
that
was
I
more
But
so
part
like,
of the healing
don't
process
do him
is
like
to
that.
forgive,
Yeah,
but not for him, but for you.
no.
So
My
you don't
thing
have that
is,
hate in your heart. You know,
my thing is, to me, technically, y'all dead. You did.
Yeah, you ain't never got to talk to him again. You can forgive
you and your
him,
family
but that's
is
for
dead to me.
yourself.
Like I can't go back there. Like, and when I seen him for the first time in 5 years when my son got released from prison, and he was trying to talk to me, and he was like, "But everybody be asking, like," he was like, "I don't understand why you act like." You don't remember
what happened,
nothing.
right.
And then
So
when I
that's how
left
you know
you,
he
I
hasn't
tried to be
grew. He
cordial.
hasn't
Yeah,
grew
he
up.
ain't ready.
He
He
When
ain't
I
take
left you, I tried to
responsibility.
be cordial, and I was every bum, bitch, hoe,
He
bitch,
ain't ready yet.
stank,
He not.
fat
ready yet.
bitch
I was
in the
so
book.
surprised when my child father apologized. He said, "I wish I never did that to you." I was really taken back, like, oh, like I wish I could change it, but I know I can't. I know you don't want to, be back, but at least we could co-parent. And that was the
Right.
first step,
Yeah.
and that was like so, like for me, because I hated him for what he did to me. I hated him, and when he did that, I was like, it just was surprising. And now we cool.
I never got an apology, but I got so like
Mm.
we could be in the same place and hang out and have a good time. And I'm like, okay.
But that's
Wait a
him
minute.
doing it in a way without
I'm like,
saying it.
this is scary. So I'm like,
Mhm.
wait a minute. So then it happened again. I'm like, wait, and then I got invited into something. I said, you sure you calling the right person?
Right.
He like, yeah. I'm
you
like,
be taken back like, what?
I'm like, okay, now I understand because maybe you don't know how to say the words, but you doing it through
You
your
trying to
actions.
show, yeah.
So I'm like, oh, we good, nigga. What up? What up?
Mhm.
So yeah,
it took me on because we could not.
yeah.
It's around each other,
but
we
you
cannot
still
talk
have
to
you
each
have
other.
to
Yeah.
heal. You have to
Mhm.
heal. I just feel like I can heal But people keep trying to put me back in that
In that
space.
You
space.
can't.
Yeah.
Nah, hell, who the fuck want
Like
to go
they
back
be
there?
trying to invite me to
Nobody.
parties and shit. Like
No.
If
No.
that's
You
not,
don't have
have
to.
to.
You
it
Yeah.
ain't
don't have
like,
to.
no.
If that's
you
not
need-
where
you
you
don't-
are,
that's just your
no,
way.
they
You don't
be
wanna
like,
be
yeah,
around
you
it.
need to let
Yeah.
that go. It's a new
I
way.
have.
It's a
I have.
new
I just
year.
don't want to be
Some
around
people
I
don't
just
want to do
don't
that,
wanna
right?
be.
And that's,
And that's
Yeah,
totally
that's okay,
fine. That
yeah.
is fine.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can be
That
involved
could
with
bring
them
back
people.
a lot of memories,
Yeah, I
bad
don't
memories
know.
that you don't want to relive.
Man,
So-
I don't want to be around these folks.
right.
Ain't
You know what I'm
nothing
saying?
wrong with it.
I literally think they come from Satan. I swear to God.
There's nothing
I
wrong
Especially
with
because
it.
you got him and plus the family. See, I didn't have the
Yeah.
family part.
It was so
Me,
bad
at
on
first,
me.
I
And
didn't
have the
it
family
was so
part.
bad on me because it was him and
And
his family.
Yeah.
That was
different.
That's
abusive
what's
to me.
Yeah,
the
that's
You know
worst
what I'm
part.
saying?
Right.
So it was very hurtful, and I didn't have my family because I couldn't talk. You know how you can't talk
Yeah,
to
you
certain
don't want
people.
nobody.
You
Yeah.
know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I ain't want nobody judging me, and I was
Judging
in
you, yeah.
love, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
dealt
of
with a
course.
lot of shit. But the abuse came from all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm, the
I'm over in the house
manipulation.
with a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? No
Just
matter what I did,
taking
and
it.
these the people I took up for the most. I was out here fighting
Right.
for these folks and their motherfucking thing.
It be like
But
that.
what they say? They say that man family not your family, or
Oh.
his sister not your sister,
yeah,
whatever the
his
fuck.
mama
Yeah,
it
it
is.
be-
Yeah.
I do
Yeah.
that shit one day,
Well,
but
of course.
I moved that shit one day, one weekend. My sister there was visiting me in Chicago, baby. And it was Thanksgiving. I found out these people didn't like me from the can of paint. So he's supposed to have a baby on the way by this girl. He had a baby by this girl. I'll never forget this day. And he had a baby by this girl. I visit my mom on Thanksgiving, and then I go to his family on Thanksgiving. While I'm visiting my mom, they got the girl and the baby over here at the house.
Oh, and they know you come.
They know I'm coming. They know I'm coming. So
Did you know?
No,
that-
I didn't know until I got there.
No,
because
did you know he knew like he had the baby? Or
I
whatever?
knew.
Okay.
But I knew. But what he was lying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like I don't fool with
Like
her,
they
the
do.
baby. So the whole time he trying to get it. I didn't find out. I wouldn't have found out that the girl was there, but his messy ass sister
made it her business.
made it her
Yeah.
business.
Say so.
I don't see why my nephew had to fucking leave because she came here. That's the type of abuse I got. You know what I'm saying?
Mental.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Now me, I'd have grabbed that hoe, but I'd have been wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I left. Call her back over here. Y'all good?
Mm.
Y'all
So
good?
that's how you found out she was there.
Yeah. Y'all good? You know?
I'm gonna have to
I
be
got my
quiet
family.
because it's triggering.
It triggers.
Trigger.
It triggers. The shit was crazy. It
I
was
had a
crazy.
similar situation.
Mhm.
I
It was
digress.
crazy. So yeah, that shit be motherfucking real life, and it takes a toll on you mentally. It takes a toll on you emotionally. It takes a toll to where you actually snap. That last time I tried
Yeah,
to
like
kill
your
him.
appearance.
You know what I'm
different.
saying?
Everything just be
It
different. Like, you don't
builds
wanna
up.
You don't want to.
Yeah, I tried to kill him, and my thing is, let me leave, let me go, let me get
Before
my
you-
life together. Because if I
Yeah.
don't, one of us gonna end up dead.
Yeah, I'm a self-destruct.
My mama used to always say, "Stop fucking with them ugly niggas," and I'm like, I can't. Even, like what I say, I like them dark with a little ugly.
Ugly.
I can't help it.
You
They
always say
always-
that just see if they treat you better, and they
Man.
the ugly still be thinking they can do.
Like,
Mhm.
listen to your damn mama. Why you don't listen to your mama?
Yeah, I just like people out there. Like you had family.
Mhm.
You got a sister
Very-
who look just like
Yeah,
you. Did you?
everybody say
They
that.
look just alike. I swear to
Everybody
God, I
say
get
that,
them
yeah.
confused all the time.
Everybody do.
So
Yeah.
you couldn't even go to her. Did you go to her about it?
I talked to like my mom, like yes, like I did talk to them about it, but it got to a point where if I keep going back with the point,
Yeah, don't nobody want to hear that.
Nobody
shit.
want-
Yeah.
and she's
The
very
men-
blunt.
The brothers
Yeah.
always
So-
say, like when my first one did it, and my brother. The reason why I think the reason what helped me, my family is very important to me.
They are.
So what happened was the reason I would have stayed, I probably would have stayed. I'm gonna be honest. I
Mhm.
probably would have stayed if my brother didn't find out.
Yeah, you don't want to. It's like it just
And
hurts
so
your heart.
one
that they
time my
know.
brother had that fight, It was just like, no, because now I put my brother involved.
Yeah, you got the people involved.
You know what I'm saying? So it
because
was
of what I'm doing.
And my brother my brother down south, as you know, is everything to me. So it's just like I just felt like I put him in. I will never put him in another situation. None of my family in another situation like that. And I think that's what it came to when it. You're right. Yeah. If you're not gonna leave, don't involve your family, right. Mm-hmm. Because simple fact is they gonna get tired of coming to your rescue for the same shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna leave, and I'm gonna be honest.
My big brother, which
but
I don't
it's like
him,
now,
and he light skinned. He pulled
you
up.
light skinned too, bro.
Sure is. You is.
Deja, don't do it. That's another topic. Okay. But no, he pulled up, and I'm like. Light skin, he pulled up with the pop, and I'm like, no, I don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And he like, well, you better not fuck with the nigga no more. Then I'm like, yeah, because now I got you involved. You angry.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
That you can't come totally once your family get involved, the nigga can't even come to the family first. Is a shit. That's gonna be like,
and it's like you want,
and then your family ain't gonna really fuck with you like that, because now you know it's like we not got involved in this bullshit. We fighting and beefing with their family and all. Like my sister and them, they be ready for the shits though. Like my sister Ebony and Lisa and them, they be ready. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like
you always got that one family.
Yeah,
my little sister like that.
Yeah, Lisa, my sister Lisa, she be ready for the shit. She don't get no fucks.
It take a lot for my big sister. The one that looks like me, it take a lot for her too. But my little sister, she gonna go. We ain't no good together.
Yeah, but yeah, she don't give a fuck. She be ready for the shit. She don't care how many times you gotta call up. She be ready.
That is my little sister. I swear to God, I can call her and she's coming. She's coming.
My brother Jay, you see him when we was down there. He don't like us even having boyfriends or niggas talking to us. He
no like a daddy.
He
like a daddy.
Yeah, he's like,
who is that outside?
Well, how did your voice get that deep? Okay. I'm just dead, so I just sitting there quiet.
Right. And I'm the oldest, and he like that with me. I don't give a fuck.
He said, "Wait a minute, let me see who outside."
Oh, he was on there.
Yeah, he be on there.
I just stay there talking to her mama. Like, okay, how they acting on first 48? Ain't that crazy?
He be on that. Like, don't bring no nigga around me. I don't give a fuck how old you is. I don't play that shit. Like type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he the type, he will protect you. He the one that will protect you.
He don't care.
But once he protects you, ain't no. It's
that's why I don't like little brothers.
That's my uncle's did to me.
Yeah.
Like we do this.
Little brothers do.
Ain't no going back.
My guy friends, they told me, they was like, he told my guy friends in Chicago, because they was like, they said, unless you want this nigga dead, don't call me. They unless you
Chicago, what the hell you thought?
They said, unless you want this nigga dead, don't call me.
Man.
Period.
Yep.
But yeah, this was, ladies, I would just tell y'all, if y'all in a situation, I'm about to get ready to close this out. If y'all in a situation, I'm just saying, don't be afraid to try to get out of it, because you're going to end up either hurt, dead, or in jail. One of the three.
It's not love.
They got that place. So, yep.
What is it?
Yeah, that's where I have to go every time.
Truth House.
Yeah, that's where I have to go.
Soldier Truth House.
Well, I never stayed, but I have to go there when I do my domestic violence stuff.
More comfortable talking to a stranger, yeah, because I looked them up too.
Yeah.
See, that was my problem. I was like my mama. She was like my temper.
Some people don't like talking to somebody that they know. They rather talk to a stranger. Some people like talking to people that they know. They don't want to talk to a stranger.
Sometimes you can't. Sometimes you can't talk to people you know, because some of the people you know they don't judge you, and some people you know don't have your best interests in how. Some people you know just take in information to talk about you. And I'm gonna be honest.
I had a tarot reading today. We'll talk about it when I get off.
Okay.
Lord have mercy. It lasted for like 40 minutes, and she said.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. But ladies, if you're in a situation, please get out. Again, like I said,
playing with that? It's not a toy.
I wanted to talk about this because it hurts my heart to see the abuse. You know, it hurts my heart to see a woman with black eyes. It hurts my heart to see a
You
woman.
just want to help them.
You want to help them so bad, and that's I had to inbox her.
Yeah.
I had to because it was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it hurted me. I wanted to cry for her.
I do
You know what I'm
be crying.
saying?
I'm so sorry.
Did
Like-
you see the man that got killed trying to help his neighbor with domestic violence?
Oh, no.
It happened maybe like a month and a half ago.
Here?
Yes, he heard his neighbors arguing. He had to hear it before.
Mhm.
He went over there, tried to help the lady, and the man shot him dead.
Hmm.
And they said,
And
like,
that's why people don't
Back with
get
'em.
get
involved
involved.
because it was a
Yeah.
girl getting her ass, but I said I'd never take a Greyhound again.
Mm.
It was a girl back there getting her ass whipped by her nigga. I'm like, ain't nobody gonna help her.
I
Yeah.
live in a
They
big
be there, I'm not
apartment,
getting
and I
they
called
stuff.
911. They like, "What's your name?" I said, "I'm not giving you my name. I live right next door. Just come over here and help her."
Oh,
She's
yeah.
screaming that he got a knife. Shit, come over here and help her.
But that's how people get killed. All of a
Exactly.
sudden, next thing you know, it's a dead
The
body
body.
in the house. And they was like, the neighbor's like, well, I heard screaming.
I called 911. That's
I mean,
all
least
could
you
do
can
for
do
you.
is call the
Or not.
police.
But
Yeah,
I know the
but
man.
they
'cause
don't
he
need to
felt
be
like
trying
he
to do
could go over
that.
there and help her, and he ended up getting murdered.
Wow. He got a family.
If the police not helping, call, try to find somebody. I don't know what to say. You know,
hard.
it's
It
hard.
is.
It's hard for a woman. It's hard for men too, y'all, when you do call the police. I'm sorry.
Yes, indeed. It's hard for the men.
Yeah, but women, if
We
the
get the worst
police
end
can't
of the
help you,
stick.
because most likely a lot of police are allegedly are abusers themselves.
Yeah,
So-
they are.
It's possible.
And they can
Be-
get away with it.
Because they can get
power,
away with
That's
it.
why I
Yeah.
won't talk to
Yeah.
a police officer.
Yeah, me neither. I won't date a police officer.
I got a
either.
dude that's a police. Nope.
Yeah, I won't
He
date a
said
police
he watched his
officer.
mama get beat when he was
I watched
young,
too-
and that was
I
my
watched too much
cue.
life.
I
I watched too much
gotta,
Lifetime today.
Yes, nope.
Now,
You can
that's
get away
not
with
what
it,
I
nah.
remember. But whatever district that is on Locust on 3rd, what's that one?
Mhm.
Whatever that is, I got a good friend in there because he helped me out when I was in it,
Mm.
and he was white.
And some of y'all police officers fine in the motherfucking now. I be seeing y'all on TikTok.
We do get some fines.
Well, I came in the bar yesterday to get some chicken. I was like, damn, he fine.
Police officer,
You just
Yeah.
going.
my umbrella.
Oh my
She
god.
like, can I have a 10 piece of fries? I was like,
Let me put my motherfucker up.
Yes, you learn. I'm like, man.
I was like, ooh.
Let me put my blinders on.
Well, I can't date you because you might be an abuser. And most
Mhm.
likely I'll go to jail.
That's
instead
when
of
you're
you.
gonna have to whoop their ass.
Exactly. They gonna get away with
Most
it.
likely.
You'll be doing jail time.
Yeah.
And that's when I'm gonna pull out the mental illness card.
He's already ran your background.
Right,
So this date, this first date, he already know everything about you.
Well, we're gonna
Oh,
close
shit.
this out. Deja, I thank you for coming and telling
Appreciate
your
you.
story. I
Appreciate you.
appreciate.
Thank you.
I applaud you. I'm glad you and him got back on good terms. You know,
Yeah, see how long
and
this
I
go.
hope.
It's gonna last.
I hope
It's going to last.
I
Positive
hope- I think
thoughts.
y'all. I think y'all,
Mhm.
y'all probably better as co-parents.
Yeah, that's why I said us getting back together. You know.
Yeah. Y'all probably better.
Yeah.
And he probably learned
He
from
want
that.
to, but
probably
no,
learned.
No, ma'am.
No.
I can.
Yeah, no, ma'am.
He probably learned from that though.
I think he did.
I
I think he.
hopefully
I
they-
think he
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I said taser.
He's totally different now. You know, it's
Yeah.
so surprising.
That's good.
That's,
It's growth.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
growth. Yeah.
Good.
But I do appreciate you coming. I applaud you. Everybody that had a story. If you have a story to tell, don't mind hitting me up. We can come back to this again. It doesn't matter. Next
Yeah.
week, is the show. I'm gonna do. I don't know what to call it yet.
It's a topic.
It's okay. So I see.
Oh, what you
Okay, I'm gonna
mean,
tell you.
cousin?
But
Right.
this how we gonna get. We gonna agree on the topic right here, all four of us. Okay. So look, I seen a post in the podcast chat. Ruffle feathers.
Oh, we talking about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and it was a guy. He posted like all the women that's not entertaining multiple men hit me up, and I had commented like, we out here entertaining multiple men because we single and we can do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that-
just
like,
be
basically
like,
dating
how
while you
many,
single.
Basically,
how many men should a how many men should a woman date at a time?
No,
No,
This
No.
episode is I do what I want.
I do what I want.
I do what I want.
I was just.
I'm
gonna say
single
something like
and I
that.
do what I want.
Yeah.
I'm single and I do single people shit.
Gang, gang.
I do what
I
I
do
want.
what I
I'm
want.
future.
Because it's kind of straight to the point,
Right,
not
yeah,
too
so-
long.
See, this is the thing.
Yeah.
When you single, you do what you want. Single and being in a relationship, you two different people.
But
I don't understand
man,
why.
but see, this is
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about this.
Men don't understand that when it comes to a
Men,
woman.
They won't, even though they talk, y'all dating or they talking to you, they feel, oh, we're not gonna commit to you,
Yeah.
but
They want
we
you
not.
to-
They want us to put our life on hold for them.
them.
Like,
No,
Why you
No.
constantly just doing
No.
stuff?
Yeah, I'm staying home for this one.
no, you're gonna be here because you have to.
I'm staying home.
No, you're gonna be here.
I'm gonna have time to
Men
do
No.
it.
date multiple
Tommy
women,
gonna
so
be
why
here.
can't a woman date
You can
That's
multiple
the
men?
My other
stereotype.
my other
That is the
producer will be here.
See,
stereotype.
this is my thing. I got a limit. I only date 2 people at a time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
2.
I gotta learn. how
Same
to do
sex, different.
Yeah, no.
Okay. No boy and a girl.
No, I don't
Okay.
do mismatch.
Dating somebody don't mean you sleeping with
that.
them.
Yeah,
True.
That's
But
my
dudes
thing.
always
A lot of
think-
times I just go out to
Weird.
eat with a motherfucker. I don't have to
Because
like
when
you.
we
Like-
date, we want to put our penis somewhere inside you. So we assume when y'all date multiple people,
No.
y'all letting that happen. No, that's not
So
me.
this is
I
why
don't give a
we-
fuck.
This is why we're gonna talk about all
Yeah.
this.
You gonna bring your boys back?
Nah.
The fuck? No.
No, let your boys come back for this
I would
one.
bring them back. I would, but
Hell to the
Can we at
No.
least get Josh on this one?
Josh,
is
Josh be
kinda-
she be working.
Can we
she
get
be working.
can we get a real nigga on this one?
I'm gonna see something because actually my cousin from Chicago, remember the one that was in the clubhouse?
Yeah,
She's
she a
on
good one
video
too.
in.
Yeah.
She's got a video in, and
And then I really be dark skinned that day.
I would like a man.
You
for
are
this.
never dark skinned.
Oh, that's my birthday week. I'm definitely gonna be
Mhm.
dark skinned. Yes, the fuck next week.
You
Yes,
gonna
I
be
am.
gone
I
off
would
that
like
Henny.
her and a
I
man.
am gonna be
for
dark
this.
skinned next week.
But
That'd
I
be a
think
good
my
thing.
For sure.
friends is not.
Hell no, they don't count.
No, I
We
can't.
gonna be in here
I can't
fighting.
put them with her. That's my thing. I can't put them
Oh,
with her.
I don't
Just
feel
bring-
like fighting.
Just bring Josh in and let's go.
Now I'm gonna get her because she's very outspoken. My cousin, you gonna like her. She's very outspoken.
But I need my New York nigga though.
But I need a man. But my friends,
Well, I don't want
no.
none of them over here.
I don't want them here for this.
They ain't messing up my birthday.
Would you like
Yeah, like-
your new friends to come through there? I gotta go record them tomorrow.
I might get
Drew
there,
might
Drew.
be a good fit for that.
You think? I get both of them because I like
Brandon.
Brandon. He's
See,
so
Brandon, he
laid back.
conservative.
Yeah.
No,
Drew
Brandon-
gonna say whatever.
Brandon is not conservative, my guy.
All my encounters with him,
I think I might get
But
all
Drew would be
3
good.
of them and my cousin because
and I'm gonna be drunk.
I want to
so-
hear what Alicia got to say too.
So you want all of them? I'll let them know
I
tomorrow.
won't speak. Okay, I won't speak the
Thursday.
truth to come back.
Okay.
I won't speak the truth to come back.
I'll let them know
Speak
tomorrow.
the truth gonna be here.
Alicia gonna be here too?
Yep. She said Alicia gonna be here too.
Oh, real nigga coming out. Real nigga gonna be
So see if they can come, and then my cousin go video in, and then we gonna talk about this because I do think it should
I'm
be a
being lit.
man woman conversation.
That definitely should.
Yeah. So thank you again, Deja, for
Thank you. No
coming.
problem.
I
I
appreciate
appreciate
you.
you.
You always guess. I always ask my guests, did you enjoy yourself? Because you
Yes,
get
I
nervous at first.
I
but-
was
Yeah,
nervous.
yeah, I make
Okay.
you comfortable. I said that. I said I make you comfortable. After a while,
And
even
you
without
said
the
it
liquor.
too. Yeah.
It's fun to
Yes,
do.
it was
So
good.
I will be able to. I want to let you know. I want to be able to call on you whenever I need to. You would come be a guest always. So if you ever
Sure.
think of a topic, just let me know and we can come on and talk about it.
Alrighty.
Do you have any social media you want people to hit you on, or you want to keep that private?
I don't care. You tagged me, right?
Yeah, I tagged
Yeah,
you. So
I
she's
care,
on
so-
Facebook, Deja
Deja Howard.
Howard. Yes. And my co-host Treese Marie, her birthday is next week. We're gonna
Oh,
celebrate.
and I got an IG now.
You got she got an
Let me tell you name. Hold on. So my IG name is. Pay attention, y'all.
IG.
Listen closely.
That's why we don't give some people technology, fam.
You know how long it took me to get her to get an
You
IG?
should
So
let
the
her-
name is Treese Drop underscore the toxic. Bye. Follow me. I follow back.
This is gonna be the most toxic IG page you've ever seen.
That's what you're supposed to say, right? Follow me. I follow back.
Yeah, follow me. I follow back.
Pow,
And
pow.
as y'all know, I'm on all social media platforms. I'm even on TikTok now. So, I have to advertise everywhere,
Yes. So you build your
Ooh, I can
brand.
have my daughter make
You know
me a
what I'm
TikTok.
saying? Oh, we got to do one of them challenges, Treese. Your sister be cutting
I
up.
know.
I be
You
watching
see
hers.
how I just put my knees up
I be
over
watching
the
hers.
weekend?
Her shit be funny as
People be
hell.
waiting like it's been a couple weeks, bro. What you doing next? Like, oh my god.
But if nobody told y'all today, I'm going to tell y'all I love y'all. See y'all next week.